They keep killing us.
So we have another police shooting again. This time, Sonia Massey. Please say her name. This is Sonia Massey. You know, a young lady who was living her life, you know, just called the police because she thought she heard a prowler outside. She called the police because she thought that, you know, there was somebody outside of her house. You know, like anybody normal person would if they hear some noise outside of the house, you know. So I don't understand why she. So two deputies showed up, two sheriffs showed up. One of them was this walking pile of human vomit. His name is Sean Garrison. Let me give you a little bit of background on this Mr. Garrison individual. While they were in the apartment, Garrison asked her for ID. Of course, she couldn't find it. It was in the middle of the night. And so she's walking around. At that same time, she has a boiling pot on the fire. Listen to what he said. You better effing not, or I swear I will effing shoot you in your effing face. He pulls out his 9mm, aims it at her. She ducks behind the counter and says, "I'm sorry." But then he shoots her. He walks around the corner and shoots her 3 times. One of the bullets shot her in the head, and that was a fatal shot. So after the shooting, his partner said this same person, Garrison, discouraged his partner from getting a medical kit to save her life. He said there's nothing they could do. You know, explaining himself to responding to police. Police said she had a pot of boiling water and came at me with boiling water. When has boiling water being thrown on somebody from a kettle or pot killed anyway? How is that a threat to your life? You know, this was happening when you hire these trigger-happy, racist cops. You know, and the thing is that we all saw the video footage. We didn't see this girl come after you with no boiling pot of water. She was basically ducking and scared to death for her life, but she took it anyway. And he said that he did not receive, according to the sheriff's office, he didn't act within his training or accordance with the training standards. But that's what you always hear. So you have even Twitter's expressing the confusion with Sean Garrison. He is reportedly been aggressive towards black people. You know, they even cited some of his tattoos, like this one and this one. Both of them allegedly are symbols of white supremacy. He's been charged with first-degree murders, so let's see what this. Now, unfortunately, because of his racist behavior and his racist act, we have another hashtag, Sonia Massey. So say her name, Sonia Massey. Say her name. Never forget. You know, there's no justice. If there's no justice, there could never be any peace. You know, let's help remember this young lady. She was shot for no reason because of hate. She's a victim of hate. Once again, I put this picture up there just to show that he was booked. But as we know, in this country, many police officers are booked and they never ever face they never ever face their justice. They're always acquitted on some technicality or whatever. This dude literally said that this lady was coming after her with a boiling pot of water. And the lady was clearly not a threat. She called you guys. So why would she be chasing you with a boiling pot of water? You know, this is what I'm saying. This is the hate that the hate for no reason. Look at the tattoos on his hand. You know, we are always the victims and at the same time the perpetrators. I know initially they told the father that the father of this young lady, they said that maybe she was a victim of a mugging, and then he only found out when his brother told him that his daughter was shot. You know, that a lady about the police shooting, and they put the address on the TV, and the brother like, hold up, that's my niece's address, and he called her father, and that's how the father found out that it was her daughter that was killed by the police. So they were trying to cover up evidence. So everybody that was involved in it, all of them need to be locked up, not just that police officer, Garrison. But let's say her name, let's remember her, please. Thanks. And please stay safe out here. These types of incidents are some of the reasons why people are afraid to call on cops, and why there's such a big mistrust against police officers in our community. Why would you, if you call in the police for help and you get, and there's a 50-50 chance of you getting shot, why would you call the police? Why would any sane person do that? So say her name, remember who she is. And I hope that guy gets his due justice.